you're right. I don't know how to start this.
We're going to have to have somebody compose us some music at first.
I agree, yeah. So we'll get some music in there somehow. In post.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in post.
Yeah. So, do you want to go first? Introduction, I mean.
Well, because it's going to be on your channel.
That's true. It is going to be on my channel. Okay. Well, welcome to the New Low News Show. I am Adam. And I forgot my intro for the New Low News Show. Fuck, it's been a while.
Are we cursing on this podcast?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Oh, okay, good,
oh, yeah,
good.
So, my name is Adam. This is a special edition of a New Low News Show podcast. I actually have no news for you. I have a friend of mine here, and we are going to go into like a randomization of a Harry Potter discussion. So, like I said, my name is Adam, and with me is...
Samantha.
So this is my friend Samantha. She's a big Harry Potter geek, as well as I am, nerd, fan, fanatic, whatever moniker you want to use. So, and we had an idea of creating a podcast of our own, and we were going to call it J.K. Rowling, Rolling. So we are going to roll some dice to pick a book.
Pick a chapter, and pick a page.
Exactly. So a bunch of dice rolls, and we're going to read that passage and kind of go from there. See if we can do like any type of interpretation, call it stupid or call it smart, essentially. Pick apart, JK's life's work because, we think that we're smarter than, the average person, I guess. Average muggle. Of course.
So, yes, of course. Oh, it's 100% than the average muggle.
Okay. So we're going to start off with picking a book. So as we're doing this, and I know you can't see this, we're going to roll a D8. So 1 through 7, obviously, we'll pick a book. But if it's a D8, then it's a dealer's choice. So because this is Samantha's first time, she will be... picking the book if it does land on 8, because I'm being nice.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I know.
So considerate.
So considerate. Yeah.
Oh. All right, shall we roll?
Well, we'll roll. Yep.
All right.
Let's
see. We've got book 3. Prisoner of Azkaban.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
All right. How many chapters do we have in Prisoner of Azkaban, Adam?
That's an excellent question.
Because that will help determine what other die we use.
That is true. Let me look at the, whatchamacallit?
Table of contents, Adam.
Yeah, there you go. 22.
22.
Yeah. So
okay.
I would roll a D20, you know what I mean? And then just go from there. Because if it's 20, then we can just, roll something else.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
We are going to be doing Chapter
13.
13.
Chapter 13 in Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban. That is chapter... What's it called? I don't know. Gryffindor versus Ravenclaw. All right.
You know what? That's so funny. I don't recall that chapter.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess...
What is going to happen right now?
Maybe a game of Quidditch?
Probably.
But, I don't know. It's been a while since I've read the books, so I'm not quite sure if there was even a Quidditch match.
In Azkaban?
That particularly...
That made a point to the story?
Yeah,
I guess we're going to find out, right?
I mean, unless that's the one where the Dementors came in. All right, so how many pages do we have in chapter...
In that chapter.
Chapter 13?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2, 16, 17.
17. Yeah. Okay. So let's say another D20 and anything over 17, dealer's choice.
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Stop sticking my D20 in my tower.
20. We get to pick a random page.
Okay. Well, that's up to you then.
Let's see.
Choice. Oh, by the way, this Harry Potter podcast, it probably wouldn't be the first one, but it is a 2-drink minimum to be on here.
Oh, good. I did finish 2 drinks.
Yeah.
I'm on my 3rd.
Yeah.
I qualify.
Yes.
I
this
qualify.
is why we waited so long.
I quaffle fly.
Quaffle fly. Nice.
That was so bad. That was really cheap.
We'll let it go. We'll let it slide.
Cut that.
Actually, we'll let it fly.
Oh, snap. Oh, it's getting worse.
Oh, Snape.
We're going to lose these people attention soon if we don't stop punning. All right. Okay. So, I have chosen page 254.
254. What is on 254?
All right. We will read the page to you.
Yeah.
Don't worry. So that way you know what's going on. All right. Look at the balance on it. If the Nimbus series has a fault, it's a slight list to the tail end. You often find they develop a drag after a few years. They've updated the handle too. A bit slimmer than the clean sweeps. Reminds me of the old silver arrows. A pity we've stopped making them. I learned to fly on one, and a very fine old broom it was. She continued in this vein for some time, until Wood said, Madam Hooch, is it okay if Harry has the firebolt back? We need to practice. Oh, right, here you are. Then, Potter... Oh, I read that wrong.
You did. You got the accent
right.
in there.
Here you are then, Potter, said Madam Hooch. I'll sit over here with Weasley. She and Ron left the field to sit in the stadium, and the Gryffindor team gathered around Wood for his final instructions for tomorrow's match. Harry, I've just found out who Ravenclaw is playing as Seeker. It's Cho Chang. She's a 4th year, and she's pretty good. I really hoped she wouldn't be fit. She's had some problems with injuries. Wood scowled his displeasure that Cho Chang had made a full recovery, then said, on the other hand, she rides a Comet 260, which is going to look like a joke next to the firebolt. He gave Harry's broom a look of fervent admiration, then said, okay, everyone, let's go. And at long last, Harry mounted his firebolt and kicked off from the ground. It was better than he'd ever dreamed. The firebolt turned with the lightest touch. It seemed to obey his thoughts rather than his grip. It sped across the field at such speed that the stadium turned into a green and gray blur. Harry turned it so sharply that Alicia Spinnet screamed. Then he went into a perfectly controlled dive, brushing the grassy field with his toes before raising 30, 40, 50 feet into the air again.
All right.
Okay. All right. So it's when Harry first gets to ride the firebolt.
Okay. Yeah. And the firebolt is what he got from
Sirius.
I thought that was after, like, Harry Potter.
Sirius sent him the firebolt.
Okay, but I mean, Sirius is still on the loose, though, right? Because like it's not until the end of the Prisoner of Azkaban where he gets the broom. I thought.
No, I think he got a different page because you're talking about when Ron got Pigwidgeon.
No,
because Sirius also sent a new owl for Ron.
Interesting. Because what I remember. Was once we figure out who the Prisoner of Azkaban is, and then obviously that's Sirius, and we kind of know that, you know, also from the movies as well. It was Harry and Hermione that were able to release Sirius from the cage, like up in the tower, you know, in Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they used her time turner, I thought, right?
Yup, and then they went and took Buckbeak, and they took Buckbeak up to...
So the hippogriff, and like, this is what I remember from the movie. So at the end of the movie, like there was this new broom delivered by Al, and there was no note or anything. It just came with a hippogriff, you know, feather. So we knew that it came from Sirius. So where the fuck does this firebolt come from?
I'm pretty sure that
Do we have to go back?
I'm pretty sure that firebolt...
The only thing I can think of is the fact that like it was McGonagall who got him that, right?
No. Because we know that the Nimbus 2000 got destroyed. I believe it was a match against Hufflepuff.
Okay.
When the Dementors attacked.
All right.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I know in the movie it was against Hufflepuff.
Okay.
Let's see. So this is why.
Oh, okay.
This is why. So here in the back, in the last chapter, I remember they're on the train, and the owl comes up and delivers the note with the owl.
Okay.
And here's what the note says. Dear Harry, I hope this finds you before you reach your aunt and uncle. I don't know whether they're used to owl post. Buckbeak and I are in hiding. I won't tell you where in case this owl falls into the wrong hands. I have some doubt about its ability, but he is the best I could find, and he did seem eager for the job. I believe the Dementors are still searching for me, but they haven't a hope of finding me here. I am planning to allow some muggles to glimpse me soon, a long way from Hogwarts, so that the security on the castle will be lifted. There is something I never got around to telling you during our brief meeting. It was I who sent you the firebolt.
Ah, okay. So they switched it up in the movie then. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now I understand.
Yeah.
All right.
Yup.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, because after that, they didn't play any more Quidditch in the movie.
Damn,
they just took that out.
That.
Right?
Yeah. Because that's halfway into the book, not even. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, chapter 13.
Chapter 13, yeah.
Okay.
Roughly right before the half.
Yeah. Huh.
So.
All right. The only thing that I wanted to comment on that page would be how, Harry was always good with a broom, right?
Mm-hmm.
100%. So the way that it's written is how the broom is reacting to his thoughts, not necessarily his grip. Mm-hmm. So more or less, if you're driving a car, obviously you're using your hands, as opposed to your thoughts.
Unless you're driving a Tesla and it's driving for you.
Exactly. Yeah, it's using.
So this is the
Tesla
broomsticks. That's what we're saying.
This is
firebolt.
This is the Chevy Bolt.
The Chevy Bolt. Oh gosh.
Drive across the field of play in your brand new Chevrolet. Oh, fuck, that's so dumb.
That was really dumb.
Yeah, that was really dumb.
That was really dumb.
Damn, what an old commercial, though, too.
That might be before my time.
If it's before it's before my time. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm not as old as Dumbledore. Go ahead.
Nerd.
We prefaced that already. Yeah. But anyway, I always thought that was kind of interesting because, piece of wood, it's magical in its construction. So, Wand chooses a wizard. Does a wizard choose a, broom? Or does, Harry just have, some sort of practiced ability because of the fact that, we kind of know from later books that he had a toy broom and he was, kind of, whipping around, his living room when Lily and James were still alive.
Yeah, I highly doubt that was a thing.
What? Was
it?
Yeah, there was I thought it was a flashback of some sort, or it was in a photo that Harry found. James and Lily were, or maybe it was part of just exposition. I'm not sure. A flashback, but James and Lily, were in the living room. James had his wand, out, not on his person. Maybe that was the night, I don't know. That Voldemort came over. I can't remember exactly.
Could it have been when he was taking occlumency?
That's possible. Yeah, that could be. It could be. Yeah. As a flashback, yeah. But I do remember that Harry had a toy broom, So it's when he's 2-3 years old or some shit. He's
he
already
just
flying.
had that natural talent.
Exactly, yeah.
Huh. And muscle memory.
Yeah, exactly. So,
interesting.
Yeah. He just already kind of knew,
but
also the broom knew what he wanted to do as well.
But later in the passage,
okay,
Wood's talking about, she rides a Comet 260.
Yeah.
And it is kind of making fun of that. And then Madam Hooch also said that the the Nimbus series lists at the tail end, which is interesting. So, I mean, apparently it's probably like the construction and quality of the broom as itself.
Do we know what lists means at the tail end? I don't know.
I mean,
in terms of a broom,
I would,
especially a flying broom.
I mean, lists kind of insinuates that something like kind of just travels naturally, not in a straight line.
Gotcha. All right, branches out.
Yeah, branches out. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because I always make that joke when I go to Walmart and I get a cart and I'm like, ugh, this one lists lazily to the left. I think it was a quote from Family Guy. Okay. That Peter was talking about somebody's eye that lists lazily to the left. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because Peter's so gentle with his words.
No. Meg, who let you back in the house? My father said that to me the other day.
Who let you back in the house?
Yeah, he said, Sam, who let you back in the house? I'm like, damn. Oh, I got megged.
Did you tell him? It's like, you gave me the key.
Gave me the code. It is easier to change out a code than it is to change out a key, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get home and the code's changed.
We don't want any more. I'm not selling anything. No, any more of you.
They love me. All right.
So, well, back to, I mean, if we still want to talk about that page, I'm totally fine with that. I mean, we could roll again, honestly.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But I guess, like, my final thought on that, then, is that because Wood and Madam Hooch, right? Is it Hooch?
Madam Hooch, yeah.
Yeah. Hoochie Mama, right?
Yeah, Hoochie Mama.
Come on.
She's a Hoochie Madam.
Oh, man, these are cheap. These puns have been pretty cheap.
So bad. Yeah. So bad.
I do want to say, though, is the fact that, like,
we're going to get canceled.
Yeah, no way. No. Not on this channel.
Not renewed for a new season.
Yeah. One thing I do want to say, though, is, like, it is kind of cool because it does, I do like the aspect that there is so much history, involved, just, by looking at some equipment, So that's pretty cool, It's like, they don't make them like they used to, kind of thing. And now that they have, you can tell the differences, like, what works, what doesn't.
You can make the same argument for cars in the Muggle world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They're constantly developing, coming up with new techniques, new styles.
Yeah. What
some
kind of
questionable styles.
Yeah. In the real world.
Yeah. In the Muggle world.
Yeah.
You got to use your proper terminology, Adam. In the Muggle world.
Yeah.
So yeah, I never really thought of broomsticks as cars until today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, I thought it was just...
It is a mode, so... And there's, just like racing. Yeah. So not necessarily, only as a means of transport, but also for sport.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I bet you, like there could be, brooms that are like, like this model, this lightly used, pre-owned.
Some are probably better for.
Right.
I'm sure that there's broom racing in the magical world.
Wouldn't it be interesting though? Because like me and you, we would ride bikes when we're kids. So it's like now, Mom, I need this bike. It's got 3 speeds.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And the tires, like I can go up mountains and stuff like that. So, but what if like as a kid, because I can't apparate. So that's the actual like economy of brooms.
Yeah,
So,
for younger kids.
Yeah,
but I mean,
exactly.
they have to be careful where they fly them because they can't fly them around the Muggle world.
Right.
Yeah, so it's got to be like it's probably got to be in like a place like Godric's Hollow or something like that.
What if there's like a so we have skate parks. So what if there's like a broom park?
That would be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like with a track for
Little,
broom racing.
illusion spell.
A small Quidditch pitch.
Yeah, like a soccer pitch. Yeah.
You gotta wonder.
Yeah.
Huh. Now, question about it. Because I was saying, I thought about this point while I was saying it. I said something to the effect of Godric's Hollow. I'm assuming Godric's Hollow is a magical neighborhood,
kind of like magical family neighborhood.
Or do we think that there are Muggles?
I thought there were Muggles there because remember, when Harry and Hermione went back, and they were still trying to
when they went to talk to Bathilda.
Yeah,
Bathilda Bagshot.
But even before that, though, when they were at the graveyard, they were still trying to make sure they were using the cloak. They didn't want their footprints in the snow and everything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the thing was though is that there were Muggles in the tavern. I thought though, right? No one was outside, but there were just people around. So I'm assuming there were Muggles.
I mean,
there.
I know there was. They mentioned a church as well with Christmas singing because that's when they figured out it was Christmas. So they were singing Christmas carols. But we do know that they do celebrate Christmas. Yeah. So.
Well, remember in the book though, Hermione at the graveyard with what's his Igneous? No, I forget his name now. The guy with the OG guy with the cloak.
Yeah. One of the original owners of the Deathly Hallows.
That was Harry's descendant. Harry is a descendant of that guy, I think. Right?
Peveril. It is something. Yeah. I want to say it's something like Igneous Peveril, but
yeah.
No, well, if you hand me the last book.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe the chapter is called Godric's Hollow.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay, we can look that up. But I do remember, what I think happens, though, is that Hermione does do something magical, get some roses going, right?
Yeah.
And then that's what triggers, the woman who is actually Nagini, possessed by Nagini to get...
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I was right. Chapter 16, Godric's Hollow. Oh, let's see.
All right. While we look this up, we're going to take a quick pause.
Better with sushi. So next time, maybe that was sushi.
Okay, so we'll do sushi.
Sushi podcast.
Sushi Harry Potter podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. We are back.
I'm jealous of the sushi.
Yeah. You said that we would stop for sushi, though, and we never did.
No, we stopped for cigarettes instead.
So, but you never stopped for sushi, so I blame you.
It was in the other direction.
It was your idea.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, next time sushi.
Okay. Do you want to re-roll for another book, or do you want to... we are back. Yeah. Do you want to re-roll for another book, chapter and passage, or keep it with the same book? So,
well, I did want to just
follow up on something.
Follow up with what we left off on. We couldn't remember the Peveril name.
Yes,
that was on the gravestone,
gotcha.
And that was Ignotus.
Ignotus Peveril.
Yes.
Okay.
That information was found in chapter 16, Godric's Hollow, on page 327
of the Deathly Hallows book. Yeah.
Yes. And according to, I read a little bit into it. Mm-hmm. According to Hermione, it was a very dilapidated, and I mean that makes sense. I mean
the gravestone.
Yeah, the gravestone was very dilapidated, and she could barely make out the name on there. Mm-hmm. And I found it interesting that it didn't say Peveril on there. Mm-hmm. I tried to read further to see if they discussed it more, but no, the name Peveril wasn't on there, so it may have just been too hard to make out that last name. But I'm trying to remember, in the movies I do believe it said Ignotus Peveril, but it was also in better condition.
Right, yeah. Well, that's so audience could read it, I guess. Right?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But the gravestone, you would think that, it being a magical cemetery,
I mean, because James and Lily are buried there, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And in the book, it also says that Harry was also noticing other names of, other surnames of people that he went to school with.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that, it is a magical neighborhood type.
Gotcha. Maybe just the cemetery alone, is just a space for wizards and witches.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm getting at. But then you'd think that there'd be some magical, upkeep.
Yeah.
Magical upkeep on some of the names and stuff. But they're outdated. So I find that interesting and a little brushed over. But
perhaps it's more or less like, it's in keeping with the secret, so...
Yeah, maybe if a Muggle wanders into the town or something.
Like, how many generations back is Peveril? From the Potters.
Yeah, a ton.
Exactly.
A ton.
So like the Potters would still be known, in this era. So their gravestones are probably kept up, okay.
Yeah, much more.
Over the last, 20, 30 years, right? Or not even that, because Harry's only what, 17.
In seventh book, 17, 18.
Yeah. So
depending on the date.
Yep.
But it's Christmas, so he's already had his birthday.
Okay. He's 18.
Maybe, I don't know. Well, you start your first year at 11.
Okay. All right.
So you have to be 11 to start Hogwarts.
Okay.
So I mean that would put him at 17.
Yeah, because remember in the previous book before Deathly Hallows, Dumbledore is talking to Aunt Petunia and Uncle Vernon. Mm-hmm. It's like we wizards come of age at age 17 and not age of 18, which is typical in the Muggle world. So,
but if Harry was already 11 when he started at Hogwarts. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if it's the end of the year and the school year is already going around, his birthday would have been in July.
So he was 17, though, when everyone did the Polyjuice potion to get him outside of the Dursleys' home, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's when the book started off. Yeah, that's when the book started off.
When he turned 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
So you're right though. He was still in school.
Yeah.
He went to school, right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then it wasn't until the end of that year that's when he wasn't going back for his last year.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh.
Huh. Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. No. He didn't. When they came and took him with the Polyjuice potion and everything, that was in the 7th book, and they were getting to the Burrow, and then they were going to be there for Fleur and Bill's wedding. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. So yeah.
And Harry took Polyjuice potion at the wedding.
Did he?
Yeah, because he was still in disguise. Yeah, he was one of some random cousin or something like that. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was some random cousin of the Weasleys or some shit.
Because that was not discussed in the...
In the movies?
In the movies, no.
I don't think so, yeah.
No.
But I do remember
he went as himself.
It was Kingsley's Patronus, I think. It's the ministry has fallen, they are coming. And his Patronus was...
Scrimgeour is dead.
Yeah.
The ministry has fallen, Scrimgeour is dead.
They are coming.
Yep.
I thought... They Are Coming was definitely said.
Okay. It might be.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be in this book.
It would be in that book. All right.
The Dark Lord Ascending. That's chapter 1. What chapter would that be?
Because I'm pretty sure that, Harry admits to someone, that, I'm Harry. As opposed to, some, younger cousin or something like that. Because we were also... It was also, during that wedding, I think it was...
37, it's called The Wedding.
There you go.
And then The Will of Albus Dumbledore, that was the one before it.
Yeah,
And then A Place to Hide is chapter 9, so chapter 8 is The Wedding.
Okay.
So, let's find out.
All right.
What's the question again?
So much for random rolling.
Well, no, we rolled randomly for, to start the discussion, and now the discussion has escalated.
I think the question was, how old was Harry when he left the Dursleys, right? But we assumed that he was 17 because once you come of age...
They had to come get him on his birthday.
Exactly.
So he did turn 17.
Right.
So at the end of the year, he was still 17.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this time when they were in the...
and he was still going to school when he left the Dursleys, right?
He was technically supposed to.
Yeah.
But they went...
So
but they knew what their...
It was Half-Blood Prince then, at the end of Half-Blood Prince, that...
He said he wasn't going back.
He wasn't going back.
Yes.
Okay, now I got you.
Yup.
Yeah. All right, that makes sense.
Because you only have 7 years.
So, right. So, yeah, that's the whole point. They got him from the Dursleys to the Burrow. Okay. Yeah.
They are coming. You are right. It is the very last sentence in the end of this chapter. The ministry has fallen. Scrimgeour is dead. They are coming.
Fucking knew it. Yeah.
I mean, good call on you.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, and like literally right before they had talked about that, he was talking to Elphius Doge. He was talking to Elphius Doge about Bathilda Bagshot. Now, and that's when they find out that she lived in Godric's Hollow.
And that was probably one of the things that they remember to go to, to try to find to see if there was a Horcrux there.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Well, I think they originally thought that Bathilda had the Sword of Gryffindor.
Oh, okay, got you.
That was one of their ideas. They're like, we should go visit her. Maybe she has the sword.
Right.
Yeah. Even
though they already know that the sword just, presents itself anyway. Like twice already. It's like you don't need to look for the sword. It will present itself. Wow, Harry is fucking dumb. All right, never mind.
Well,
but
we all knew Hermione was the brains of the operation.
Okay, it is logical to be able to still look for a physical object. All right, I get it.
And it's so weird. Crumb is at the wedding.
Yep. Yeah,
I forgot about that.
I remember that because it was Luna Lovegood's father, that had the Deathly Hallows, symbol.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
And then Crumb was like I don't know who that why is he wearing
that?
that?
But he thought it was the mark of Grindelwald.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why Crumb was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Yeah. Yeah.
But that tracks because of course Grindelwald would have known about the Deathly Hallows because Albus knew about the Deathly Hallows and he had the wand.
Yeah.
So
exactly because he got it from
he
got it from Grindelwald, right?
Did he?
I thought he did. I thought it was like some sort of battle like he won it from, was it Grindelwald? He won it. You know what I mean? People said that it was a great battle.
Yeah, he definitely. That would track.
I also thought it was in one of these books where other people were like, no, he just Grindelwald wove created a white flag or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, it's supposed to be like this crazy battle or something. And
oh, I think you're right.
Yeah, you
are right. He did introduce himself as a cousin.
Yeah,
my name's Barney. Said Harry, flummoxed. Yeah, he went as a guy named Barney.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for keeping my books nice and clean.
Yeah.
Well, they're Taylor's books, but I'm gonna have to hold on to them for a while.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So.
Oh, if anybody's wondering, when we do roll and turn to a page, we are using the hardback covers.
Yes, we are. Yeah. We have
because that's definitely going to affect page numbers and everything. If for some reason anybody wanted to follow along, not that they would.
I think everything's pretty much digitized, so I don't think it really matters. So yes, but yes, we are using the hardback books. We are using something that you can physically touch as opposed to just the phone.
I think
or an Alexa.
We got all of these Harry Potter books, with the exception of, I think, maybe 1, 2, and 3, I believe. We got all of them from Barnes & Noble at the midnight release.
Really?
Yeah, we went to all the midnight releases.
Wow. Yeah, I never got into Harry Potter like that. God, you're a super nerd.
Oh, yeah, we were really nerdy. And And there was like costume contests and everything. And I remember I didn't have a, like a robe.
Yeah.
Cloak. A
Okay.
robe like
Yeah.
like the kids wore
Yeah.
at school, and I went in an actual robe. And I got made fun of for it by older kids, and I was like, and serious, the woman who took us, Lisa, who I consider to be my other mother, she is the mother of who I consider to be my brother John, because we grew up in the same household all the time. Every single day we were at each other's houses. And she went up to these kids and she's like, they're kids. Could you not?
Yeah.
She super defended us. She got all kinds of she got all kinds of defensive. And I love that woman for that.
No, I think that's great. Yeah. I mean, PSA, if you see a bully, just be a bully back.
Facts.
They back down.
It does build character.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there is an extent, though. I did have this discussion with somebody recently. There is an extent to the bullying. There's the name calling and everything. But once it starts to get physical and people are being told to, you should kill yourself or stuff like that, that is not okay.
Yeah, that's I think that's just
But the give me your lunch money stuff, and I mean that's like
that part. But yeah, lunch money, hey,
oh haha, you're
name calling, whatever.
Your socks don't match.
Yeah.
I think it builds a backbone for people. If people if people run with it, okay,
steering this.
I have to harden myself. I need to get stronger. Just let it roll off your back.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mind your own business.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah, I think if you're aware of that being an option, that's great.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's
true.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever necessarily knew it was an option.
Yeah.
I kind of rolled with it. I owned up to it. I was always made fun of for being short. I got pushed into lockers and tripped in the hallway and stuff. But I just, I always let it roll off my back.
Yeah, I had it's natural for you because you're just so short. So.
Yeah, I know. Just everything falls. Gravity. Okay. See, exactly, like that.
Yeah. No, I'm being an asshole. So, you could also see these videos. These videos have come up, time and time again over the last, 2 decades. It's you could see someone videotaping, 2 high schoolers. One guy is teasing another guy, and that one guy just it's the last straw that breaks the camel's back. It's and that guy fucking snaps and just ends it forever. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that he kills his classmate or something like that, but he shuts him up.
He does.
Yeah.
And then guess what?
So
he's not gonna do it again.
They both get suspended because it's fighting. You know
of
what
course.
I mean? But yeah, you put someone in their place. That's all you need to do. So as I said, earlier, if you bully a bully, they will back down.
Yeah, facts.
Unless they're a total psychopath. So,
hone in on their biggest insecurity and then play with it. Figure it out. Befriend the people he hangs out with. Find out what he's afraid of. Find out what makes him sad at night.
This is such a female thing.
Yeah,
that's a long
it
game.
Is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Us women, we love to play the long game. The long game is entertaining for us.
Yeah,
it's our form of entertainment.
Yeah. As a guy,
no, you just want to end it right then and there.
Guy, grab a beer.
I'm playing the long game.
You're 15. You're allowed to drink a beer.
I'm gonna play it long. Can't help it.
Yeah. So, Harry being bullied, by, his cousin, and his aunt and uncle, it's a fucking miracle, he didn't turn evil.
Well, yeah.
I don't want to do the segue right now, but I'm just saying.
He let everything roll off his back. No, it's an excellent segue because there are 2 very main bullies in Harry Potter that we know of, and it's Dudley.
Yep.
Technically, I mean Dudley and his family. His entire family bullied Harry for years.
Yeah.
And then Malfoy.
Yeah, exactly.
Malfoy was a huge bully.
Yeah. I think Malfoy thought that he was doing the right thing at that time when he was a kid. So, like, Malfoy knew that he was from a great family. He had some sort of influence even as a child, and he thought that that was going to last forever. And I think that when he knew it didn't, maybe that's why he joined the Death Eaters. So, or maybe he was forced to, because perhaps, like, when Voldemort actually did come back.
I definitely think he wanted to.
Yeah.
But then when he found out,
Yeah.
What it really involved, that's when he was like, I don't know if I want to do that. He could not kill Dumbledore. He couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
No matter how hard he tried. When it came to killing somebody, Draco couldn't do it.
I mean, he did.
I don't think he ever would have.
So, do you think that, like, Draco, like, expected, for his schemes to fail, or?
I don't think he did.
Yeah.
I think for a long time he thought he could do it. I thought he could, but when it actually came down to doing it, he got weak in the knees and just couldn't pull the trigger.
Curse.
Yeah, he couldn't. Okay. Yeah.
Well, like on the tower top. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep. At the top of the astronomy tower. Yeah.
Because like, isn't that actually in the book of, like, Half-Blood Prince? Is that, like, like, why wouldn't I check my own wine? You know what I mean? Like, why would I, touch a, some sort of necklace that I wouldn't, check before? You know what I mean? So, like, Draco was using, like, these, excuses, to kill Dumbledore. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. He was trying other methods.
Yeah, exactly.
Of killing him other than doing, indirect.
Yeah.
Indirect message.
So, methods.
Methods.
Sorry.
Yes. Indirect methods.
Yeah.
Yes. The mead and the necklace.
Yeah.
So that way, he feels like, I got it done, but I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to see it. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
So, I think that, like, in the beginning of that book, it, like, Half-Blood Prince, I think it begins with the Unbreakable Vow, doesn't it?
Yes. I know the movie starts out
that way. Yeah.
I cannot remember if 2 books down, I believe.
Here we go.
Let's see. Well, we can just look at
we got
the
Half-Blood
table of
Prince.
contents.
Yeah, we got Half-Blood Prince.
Chapter 1, The Other Minister.
Okay.
Oh, no, it does not. I forgot because they didn't put this in the movie. This was the Minister of Magic contacting the Prime Minister, letting him know.
Oh, yeah, there's a war happening.
I forgot about that.
That was actually really cool.
Because the Prime Minister needed to know about the magical world.
Yeah.
I forgot that was a point.
It's really funny.
It never comes up again, though.
Oh,
so
ever,
I feel
ever.
like that chapter was kind of a throwaway chapter. It wasn't needed.
I can't wait for that to be, like, in the TV series now.
Oh, the new TV series.
Because if you think about it, it's like, like the Prime Minister's office, you know what I mean, is going to be on TV, and you're going to have like, from a portrait.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's going to be friggin' awesome.
If they decide to keep that in, I guarantee you there's still going to be. I guarantee you there's still going to be stuff that's cut out. But I want to see the kitchen.
So we have, like,
at Hogwarts.
7 years. You know what I mean? Like, for that. So I'll give you 7-1. I'll put $10 on it. That it's going to be in there.
You think? Okay, you think that one's going to be in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put $10 on that. I'll say no.
Okay.
I say it gets cut.
So you think that there's not going to be the Prime Minister talking to a portrait, and eventually the Minister of Magic will be able to talk to the Prime Minister?
Yeah, I don't think that they're going to include that chapter.
I think they will. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll give you 7-1 odds.
Okay.
All right. Wow, I have a lot to lose here.
We're going to forget about this bet by the time we get there.
But I also have 10 years. Yeah.
That's an interesting bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's one of the things that you want to see in the movies besides that?
Like something that they kept out of the book, kept out of the other, like something I want to see in the TV show.
Yeah, okay. I know exactly what I want.
I thought that they skimmed out a lot on Goblet of Fire because I told you, like, that's one of my favorite books. There was one thing that, like,
I
the
agree with
whole
you.
tone of, which one was it? It wasn't Order of Phoenix. Like, where was, which, was it Order of Phoenix? Where, the pensieve and everything. You know what I mean?
Yes, Order of the Phoenix was the pensive. Yeah.
I think that the whole tone of that, you know what I mean, was like how, like even in the trailer of it, it's like this memory is so important. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like having some sort of, main focus like on Slughorn. You know what I mean? And like he wasn't even in the movie that much for one, and two, like I think like they missed like a really crucial part of, I think, like when Dumbledore, like there was somewhere in, I don't know if it was in the pensieve, but when I don't know if it was Cornelius Fudge, they saw actually this might have been Prisoner of Azkaban, I could be wrong, that like Sirius Black, like he was not affected by the Dementors, that much. Like in the books, like he seemed okay, because of the fact that like, they draw on, your happiness or like your...
And he didn't have that much happiness.
Especially
as a child.
Yeah, he had something else, you know what I mean? Like he had a purpose, if you will, So like in that, like he necessarily wasn't, bogged down by, the Dementors. Is like, no, like my convictions are like so fucking strong right now.
He was almost like a disassociative.
Yeah, it's like,
he was able to
I have one fucking goal right now.
Yeah, he was able to disassociate and put all those problems
emotions.
and emotions away.
Yeah,
that's a very interesting
I'm okay.
point.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Now I know that for some reason when he was in, it actually mentions in the book that when he was in his dog form, the Dementors did not have that much of an effect on him. Yeah, he did say that.
Okay. Yeah.
He probably said that in.
Oh,
when would he have said that?
I would actually love to see Azkaban.
Oh yeah.
That would be awesome.
Oh
like,
yeah.
What if there's like?
Because there was only, I believe, one scene where they actually
like where
showed
they broke it, like that lightning bolt or
yeah,
some
the
shit,
lightning bolt broke out, and that's when Bellatrix got
out.
Yeah, and a couple
like
others.
In the movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to see Azkaban. Yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be good.
Yeah. Middle of freaking nowhere in the ocean or wherever they want to put it,
The one thing that I want them to put in the shows is the kitchens. The Hogwarts kitchens.
Oh yeah,
with all the
house elves.
Yeah, and they completely nixed Winky.
Oh, they did, didn't they? Yeah.
Winky was the house elf that they met on the night that the Dark Mark was released at the Quidditch tournament.
Okay. Yeah.
The Quidditch World Cup.
Yeah.
And
I forgot about Winky. Wasn't Winky injured or no?
I don't believe she was injured, but she was terrified. But she was the one. She was the one that cast the Dark Mark.
Winky was.
I think no. She had the wand that cast the Dark Mark.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
And I believe that's why they let her go from being a house elf, because she was found with the wand, and that's why she was in the kitchens at Hogwarts.
This means clothes.
That's
in the book. Yes.
Oh.
This means clothes.
No.
Yeah.
And then Winky became a drunk.
Yeah.
She was an absolute drunk.
Fuck. Wow. Memory unlocked. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. This means clothes. So, and that's one thing I absolutely. Here's another thing, because when Hermione is like trying to like have the house elves realize that like, no, you're being enslaved. And like Hagrid's like, Hermione, like they want this. You know what I mean?
This is
it's like,
what
well,
they
then,
want.
why is Dobby? It's like, why does Dobby want this?
Because
I'm like, well, like with anything,
it all depends on how you're treated.
Some crazy people.
It all depends on how you treat it.
Yeah.
Dobby wanted out. Dobby wanted to be free because he was constantly beaten and battered by the Malfoys.
Right.
Who in their right mind wouldn't?
Right.
Now, when it comes to Winky and
Creature. What about Creature?
Oh, Creature was... I don't know that Creature was ever...
family,
yeah, I don't think that he
Yeah.
was ever treated poorly, though.
I don't think he was treated poorly.
I don't think he was.
I
don't
that,
think he
like,
wasn't treated fantastically.
I think
but
that
he knew his role.
Creature was a product of his environment. You know what I mean? So, like, remember, like in the movie. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, go right ahead.
Okay, so remember, like in the movie, where Sirius was like, away with your vial or away with your bile. I can't remember the word. It's like because Creature was surrounded. He was in an echo chamber. You know what I mean? So Creature could speak his mind. You know what I mean? It's not that he was poorly treated. It's just that he was a product of his environment. So he like disliked certain people because that's just he was around people who had this same point of view.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
It's not that he was poorly treated at all.
No.
He was just an asshole, because he grew up with assholes.
But he listened to Harry because
that was a magical contract, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But he accepted it.
Oh, of course.
He accepted it.
Yeah.
Begrudgingly, though.
Yes.
He begrudgingly accepted it. I think had he been presented with clothes from Harry, and he would have tried to find another family that.
Wasn't that in the books though? Because it's the fact that like he was so worried that Creature would try to signal to like the Malfoys or something like that. You know what I mean? Because Bellatrix was a cousin, to the Black,
Sirius. And he was probably very loyal
loyal to them than Sirius. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I thought it's in Harry's best interest to keep him in his service.
Exactly.
To keep him silent.
Yeah. Because if he left, he could have sought out Bellatrix.
And remember, like, when Harry was in the infirmary, like in the ward or whatever, and he just, this is in Hogwarts, and when he summoned Creature, isn't he fighting Dobby?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was in the infirmary, though. Yeah. I believe it was...
Common room or something?
No, it was in Malfoy... not Malfoy Manor. It was in... Grimmauld Place.
Okay.
Grimmauld Place.
Okay.
And he was summoning Creature because Creature was elsewhere, and him and Dobby were fighting, and I believe that was in the movie as well. And they wanted to ask about the locket.
Okay. I remember when they were in Grimmauld Place, they were asking Creature about a locket because that's when they found out, like that's when Harry came back with Dumbledore and everything. But I think after Dumbledore died, and I want to say this might have been in either Half-Blood Prince or the Deathly Hallows. I want to say it was Half-Blood Prince because Harry was still in school. So remember the Unbreakable Vow, okay? So, and Harry assumes that Draco is part of something. So that's why when Harry was, somewhere in Hogwarts, could be infirmary, common room or whatever, what I want to remember is that, like, he was in the infirmary and he called Creature, all right? And he asked for Creature to keep an eye on Draco. And also said it's like, you cannot, inform, on me about this. Like, for example, like you can't mention, you cannot, tell anyone about what you're doing, because Creature, like it was written in the sense it's like Creature was trying to find a way around it, but like got angry that he couldn't.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. I don't remember that. Okay. But I do know that they were fighting at one point. There was a fight.
Dobby and Creature. Yeah, I would love to see them brawl it out for sure. Yeah, in the TV series, that would be awesome. Yeah, because that's friggin' insane to me is the fact that Harry does not understand the resources that he really has. It's like you have a house elf that is free. Literally.
Dobby
also
would have gone to Dobby
and call.
Really went to the ends of the earth.
Yes.
Like his loyalty was to Harry. It was
awesome.
But he was also very loyal to Dumbledore's brother, Aberforth.
Yes. Yeah.
Because Aberforth used him as well.
Because he's free elf.
Free elf. He can
also,
he can devote his loyalty to whoever he wants and also, multiple people.
But also remember, Dobby did work in the house kitchens as well. So that would be awesome to see. You know what I mean? So if you actually get the opportunity, or if they get the opportunity, because Hermione was also stashing clothes and shit. Because in the books it was why do the common rooms look so clean all the time? It's well, there's house elves. You just don't see them.
Yeah.
It's what are you talking about? And Hermione's in a fit. It's well, I'm going to, put hats and stuff like that. So then when you see Dobby in the kitchens, he's wearing all of those clothes.
All of it. Socks. Yeah.
That is awesome.
He was probably the only one actually doing it.
No, he was, at that point, because, I'm pretty sure that was, in the book as well. It's other common rooms, you can't, they stop cleaning because it's I don't want to find clothes, So yeah.
Well, I don't necessarily think it's randomly finding clothes. Yeah. I think they actually have to be handed. It has to be a gift. It has to be handed because Malfoy or Lucius Malfoy handed Dobby the book that had the sock in it.
That was in the movie.
Yeah.
But in the books, though.
I believe that's how it was.
This might be a bad memory then. So what I remember from the books is that Mr. Malfoy, I think he forgot something, and it was something more or less it was the sock, but the book was inside the sock.
That's a bad memory. That's not how that was. It was something really weird. No, that's not how it was. Not even in the book. No.
So, what book would that be then?
That was the second one.
The second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chamber of Secrets.
All right, I have to look this up. So, can anyone read upside down?
Did you open it upside down? Oh my gosh, the cover's on wrong. The cover is on upside down.
I blame Samantha's sister on this.
Yeah. No, that was 100% my sister. I don't know why she would have done that, though. Probably not paying attention. Not pay attention. Okay, here. Let's check the table of contents for chapter so we don't go too far.
Okay.
Let's see. It would have been...
Pretty sure it's the last chapter.
Dobby's Reward.
Okay.
18. It is the very last chapter.
All right so far.
Chapter... Heir of Slytherin, Dobby's Reward. So that would have been...
Sweet. Can I look first?
Yeah, you can look. Cool. Yeah, you find it. I've been navigating the books all night.
All right, great. You vamp.
Yeah, I definitely think you're having a bad memory there because the sock couldn't be in view.
I'm sorry.
He had to be tricked.
Yeah.
Lucius had to be tricked into it.
Yeah.
It would probably be somewhere in the middle of that chapter.
Okay, I got it.
Because then
I got it.
Okay,
yep.
All right, perfect. All right, find it and read it. Read it for our audience.
Oh, I got it. Okay. All right, here we go. Harry grabbed the diary and dashed out the office. He could hear Dobby's squeals of pain receding around the corner. Quickly, wondering if this plan could possibly work, Harry took off one of his shoes, pulled off his slimy, filthy sock, and stuffed the diary into it.
What?
Then he ran down the dark corridor. He caught up with them at the top of the stairs. "Mr. Malfoy," he gasped, skidding to a halt. "I've got something for you." And he forced the smelly sock into Lucius Malfoy's hand. "What the?" Mr. Malfoy ripped the sock off the diary, threw it aside, then looked furiously from the ruined book to Harry. "You'll meet the same sticky end as your parents one of these days, Harry Potter," he said softly. They were meddlesome fools, too. He turned to go. "Come, Dobby." "I said come." But Dobby didn't move. He was holding up Harry's disgusting, slimy sock, looking at it as though it were a priceless treasure.
So he...
"Master has given a sock," said the elf in wonderment. "Master gave it to Dobby."
Oh, so he was so mad he didn't even realize he was throwing the sock at Dobby.
The sock went away, yeah.
Wow.
Flew out, yeah. That's what I remembered, yeah.
I like the way they did it in the movie better.
What's that? Spat Mr. Malfoy. What did you say? Got a sock, said Dobby in disbelief. Master threw it, and Dobby caught it. And Dobby is free. I have fucking goosebumps right now.
Oh my god!
I have fucking goosebumps.
Wow!
Lucius Malfoy stood frozen, staring at the elf. Then he lunged at Harry. You lost me, my servant, boy! And then I think we all know what happens after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was right. You were wrong.
I was wrong. I fully admit.
High five.
Dang. I never read it that way.
Yep.
But to be quite honest, I probably just skimmed over it and was just picturing what happened in the movie because I saw the movie first before I even read that book.
Yeah.
I never even got into the books until after I had seen the first movie.
Okay.
And here's why. I tried reading them when I was in about 3rd or 4th grade. Mm-hmm. And I had such a low reading level. My reading comprehension was zip. And
you were...
So I just didn't know what I needed to picture.
Okay.
So seeing the first movie really helped to set the tone.
Okay.
By the time I had finished the first book, the second movie was coming out.
Yeah.
So I went and saw the second movie, and then I moved on to the second book.
I do agree with you on that. So, for example, it is kind of hard for me, if I'm reading a book, to set the atmosphere, in 3 dimensions, So, yeah,
in
I
your
do
head,
agree.
Yeah.
So,
I always struggled with that, but I've gotten so much better throughout the years.
Good.
Sometimes it does take me a couple of sentences to I have to read it a couple of times before.
Where the fuck am I? Reread a little bit. Mm-hmm. One of the things that I really couldn't comprehend was when Harry and Hermione are following the woman into the house, and it's essentially Nagini, okay? Because Harry
Bathilda.
And only Harry could understand her because she's actually speaking Parseltongue.
Yes, Harry could understand her because she was speaking Parseltongue. Yeah. In the movies, she didn't say a word.
Right. So in the book, though, how they're describing that house and everything, where they're going.
Oh yes,
I have
100%.
no image. Yeah, I was like, this is so hard to understand. You know. So yeah,
but
and how a curse is bouncing off of shit. But even if it is an Avada Kedavra curse, it's why would they show that bounce? You know what I mean? So is every single fucking thing here a magical item? You know what I mean? Where a curse will bounce, but that curse isn't supposed to bounce, right? So yeah, I don't get it. Yeah.
I mean, was it the Avada Kedavra curse or was it?
That's what I thought it was. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Something to look into.
Yeah, something to look into for sure. Yeah.
Now, when describing the house that Horace Slughorn was in
that was
Half-Blood
awesome.
Prince.
That was fine.
That was fine. Yeah, perfectly.
Fine.
Very understandable.
Yes.
Because they did describe that house in very good detail.
Also, that was a bit of lore building as well. So for example, it's when Harry was apparating with Dumbledore, it's why don't we just apparate in the house? It's well, number one, it's rude.
It is. Yeah.
But, number two, more importantly, don't do that ever.
Yeah.
Because most houses will have a magical protection against that. And that was another whole thing, throughout the entire books that was very consistent. Do not apparate where you shouldn't, So even when they were teaching the kids, the wards or whatever, the spells, the protections have been, lifted from this room only. Yeah. For the Great Hall, I think it was.
Yep, it was in the Great Hall.
Do not try to apparate out of this fucking room. They did say fucking in the books. So.
I'm pretty sure that is wrong. I don't even know what book or chapter that was in.
What kind of odds can I get? No. Anyway, so my point is that was the fact
it would have been in. They would have been learning in Half-Blood Prince because
it probably is in the beginning of that. Yeah.
Because Fred and George were
already
a year above Ron.
And this was after Order of Phoenix, while they were in Grimmauld Place.
Exactly, because they were apparating in Grimmauld Place, and that caused Molly endless heart attacks.
Actually,
that poor woman.
That was Order of the Phoenix.
Yes, for Fred and George.
For Fred and George,
Fred and George. So when Harry and them were learning, it would have been Half-Blood Prince, because it would have been the following year.
Right, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
I know.
Yep.
I'm very good at my timelines.
You are really good. All right, I'm ready for a snack break and a pee break. What do you think?
Yeah, let's take another break.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
And we're back.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
It was a quick break for us, actually.
Yeah, that was
quicker for them.
Yeah. Well played.
I know.
Well cast.
Well cast.
So
that's our magic right there.
Yeah.
That's our dueling. So last we left off was you proving me wrong about.
Well, that's a given. No, we were talking about Dobby. How Dobby got freed. In the books as opposed to the movie. So in the movie, it was where the diary was given back to Lucius.
Yep, with the sock inside, and then it was
and then Harry, was like, open it.
I never even picked up on that.
Yeah, no, I thought that was
so interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was definitely a.
That's going to be a topic of conversation for me and quite a few people in the next coming days. I'm going to be like, did you know?
What Adam said.
That the movie did it better.
Ugh, no.
I liked the way the movie did it. I don't often agree with the movies over the books, but I think the movie did it better by reversing it.
I think that if, you saw Lucius, you know what I mean? Rip apart something like that. You know what I mean?
To be honest,
throw it away because it is garbage.
The way I'm thinking about it,
and then if Dobby just catches that, you know what I mean?
I mean, that's awesome. That is clever, but that poor sock got totally stretched out. Think about the stretchability of your sock.
I got big feet.
Diary? A whole diary in a sock. Go do it right now. Go grab one of your socks.
I'm not grabbing one of my diaries. Are you kidding me?
An average size book. We could take one of those paperback books of the Harry Potters. That would suffice as diary size. You don't want to waste one of your socks.
I mean, if we do it to one of your sister's books, that's fine. We can call her Dobby. She can give it to Hunter.
She does like to
Hunter
say.
is a pet animal. So, and he looks exactly like Dobby.
He does. Yeah. He has Dobby ears. Yes. And Taylor constantly always says, Dobby is free. All the time to him.
I called him Hash Brown one time.
Really? Why?
Because me and Jordan were making hash browns.
Oh, and
and he looks like a hash brown.
He just wanted a hash brown.
So, I think we're finished. About to be. So, one last comment, one last segue, one last topic.
I don't know. I'm very excited for this. I think this is fun. I think rolling a die just to get a conversation going.
Yeah.
And then look where it led us. It led us to, we opened up at least 4 other books.
That's true too. I didn't even think about it that way. Yeah.
We did. It got us searching. Yeah. It got our memories going.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for it.
Yeah. And I'm excited for the TV show for one, So, and that would be really cool. Like, what if we kind of coincide the podcast with the TV show too?
Oh, yeah. There's an idea.
Yeah.
That would take a long time, though. Because we got to wait for them to come out with their stuff.
I don't know if I like you for 10 years, though,
It wouldn't be the first time somebody dropped me.
Yeah. All right. Well, I know we thought about the closing line. You know what I mean for this, but keep the lights on in your brain. So Lumos, and also we'll see you next time. And
Knox.